complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
You're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would think Diego Costa. Not only does he do a good job with his back to goal, he does a better job facing goal through his willingness to run behind defences. A provocateur with a villainous reputation, but so effective.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Looking to shoot! He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Atletico Madrid have an early lead. Good start. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Saul. Can he finish? And another time! And he's there to hoof it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forward it goes. Jimenez battles to win it back. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Going through. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Griezmann the ball through. And that has been clubbed away. Vitolo with the... Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Plays it out to the wing. Pumps it into the area. Towering header! Just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Felipe. Koke. Saul. Koke. Now the pass. Felipe. It's one! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Approaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And now they can launch a counter. Griezmann passes it through. Van Dijk plays it forward. Has he found his man? Saul. Gabi. It's Diego Costa. Vitolo. Looks to slip. Shoots! What about it? And with that goal comes comfort.
Atletico Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Atletico Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
that second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Only 2 seamers in this match for India, 3 spin options for Virat Kohli. You see a lot of overs from the slow bowlers. And again, just finding it difficult to get back on ball. 13 overs gone, 33 for 4.
Whistle goes.
40 के बाद
We start the second half.
स्टीम और कभी facial. लेकिन
Before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to see
इसलिए 40 के बाद
Has a swing at it!
इसे तुमने 2 बार लगाया.
They are rampant!
जवान 40 के बाद
And the lead is
चेहरा जवान
3! It is surely done!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
49 for 9 declared. The Windies, 33 for 4 at the moment.
Come on, Ash!
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Harnick looks to get on the end of this.
Ashton continues. The Windies will be looking to forge a useful partnership between these two.
Just make sure that won't get through.
Like to score a test match century.
Jimenez.
To deceive not only Chase but the wicketkeeper as well.
Costa.
Rishabh Pant.
Well, that's one of the things that a lot of people will keep their eyes on is Rishabh Pant's club work. Questions have been asked before in the series against England. It's a tough one though. Turned and bounced in between the bat and pad. Tough take for the keeper.
Outside edge. Jinka Rahane at first slip. Was a little bit slow in getting down. Just when passes right hand. Sharp chance, half a chance there. Off the back foot. Really quickly to Ajinkya Rahane.
Vitolo. Shelko. Vitolo wants to dink one in. Vitolo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ross and Chase, it's a good record against India.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recovery.
90 runs. Average just under 40.
Saul. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Position. Saw that against
It's
England.
normally around now that the managers think about making changes.
Ashwin.
This man's contribution is, as you would expect, moving terrific.
Having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
3 different goals, probably 4.
It was a good old-fashioned bargain because Sharma said yes, well, let's go, and then sold him a dummy halfway through. No, I'm running back. So, he's so lucky. Well done to Kartik to actually get back to that position because that normally spells trouble.
And it's Griezmann.
Yes, we've got a chance here, a deep square leg. Just as I say that, he picks it one slightly short of the leg.
Nicely
He's come
controlled.
on to take a look at.
Had a shot.
It's been economical, but he's been aggressive.
Really well taken
Just short of the
goal.
leg, a little bit of angle. Rod Sharma gets every piece of that. It's a low
Utterly
flag.
rampant.
It's a deep square leg.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with. To find it, I think, was a fine drive. I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. He's a bit unlucky in that instance.
140 first ball, down to 121. Smarble was second at 130.
Atletico Madrid.
Used the top edge, the open the four, this time past the fielder.
Van Dijk. In well and direct.
Punch. Big wicket, Bangladesh.
Averted for now.
Sharp 40 out of 55.
That's well defended. Out to the left it goes.
Super League, Kerala Blasters FC versus Mumbai City FC today at 7:20 p.m. Live on the Star Sports Network, Hotstar and Geo TV. Hero Indian Super League is presented.
Coque with the delivery.
Jason Vieira. A couple of decent moments.
Tries a through ball. He's gone for it. He's scored. And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why he's off?
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. An irresistible force today.
Checks on the touchline. Change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. He was looking very, very leggy.
Atletico Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Cooks out to the wing. Costa crosses it in low. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. There is the final whistle. The scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your reflections then, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. He was upbeat.
Lost it as well.
Before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
This is Chebu going on the wrong line, anticipating some turn. The perfect delivery, just hitting the top of off stump. This wicket for Ashwin, then this mix up, and good feeling, which on the job. There's infecting the run out. Disappointing from the Windies. Very unfortunate way to be dismissed. Had a good start to the innings. Back into the pavilion. And Mohammad Shami is back on the feet. Worked really well first spell. 2 wickets, giving away 5 runs in his 4 overs. That's the story. Windies are still 610 runs behind here. Yadav will continue. Started his bowling from the far end, changed ends, getting a little bit of movement into the right-handers at the moment.
Yadav has just been warned for running into the danger area of the pitch.
It's the first official warning. It's more of a caution, not really a warning though. It's more of a...
Goodness, so you watch for the loop. If you see it up above the eye level, hello again everybody, welcome back to the Salt Lake Stadium here in Kolkata. It's a little bit square on. And all you can do then is just work with your hands. So what we're looking for when players come down is to hold strong shape with their shoulders, but the feet work fast, and then once you're there, all you've done is transferred your stance either a couple of metres forward, you're then ready to strike the ball. So no difference with the upper half, you've just created some length. Similarly, when you're looking to go backwards, you see the ball pitch, and you drop all the way back to get as much room, but your top half is still preparing where you want to hit the ball or where you want the ball to go. You can't open up.
Brilliant, Stephen Fleming, thank you very much. There we go, he's getting himself going. First boundary for Donny.
Just a little bit of angle from Mr. Preserve. Slightly over Tyson, but not by much. A little bit of angle able to free the arms. That's a good shot. That's it quite hard there, BBS.
Well, that's a good shot. And that is what Maina was referring to. Because MS Dhoni will relish playing Maidi as a dog spinner.
Next side. Too full from his love. Dhoni doesn't miss that. Just raising the intensity slightly in the last couple of deliveries. Looking at presses. Taking some time to get himself in. Ability to accelerate was always a great strength that Dhoni had.
Place of an opponent.
Manages some bat on this one to end the over. It's 40 for 4.
मुझे कोई कैशबैक से एलर्जी है। कैशबैक प्लीज। जिंदगी जीने का नया तरीका शुरू करो। पेटीएम करो।
नया खुशबूदार लेशा। लेशा। So they will press on the advantage, very much in control. Ashwin into his 5th over now, just 1 wicket to his name, that of Shea Hope. Use of the feet or a single.
Watching the shine on the ball. Penultimate ball of the over, definitely the shine on the outside, so that looked as though it might have been reversing. So the shine is on the inside last ball, so there's reverse swing happening already in the 16th over of this contest.
He goes for it, and he will get a boundary. That's the manner in which he's played since coming to the crease. Not afraid to take the aerial route, and he gets another boundary, Ambrose.
Roston Chase, enticing there, encouraging Roston Chase to go over the top, nobody in the deep on the onside. Still, even though it's been referred to that umpire, seems like a boundary to me. Yes, it is. So even after that boundary, the field placement hasn't really changed.
Nice timing. Roston Chase. He's been short of runs in the last 5 test matches. Hasn't scored a half century, Roston Chase. So he is due, and he will know that.
I would go beyond 5 test matches. You were talking about the home international series. Averaged 18 against Bangladesh, 20 against Sri Lanka, 24 against New Zealand previous to that. Yes, he was okay in Zimbabwe, averaging 50, but then you go back to England just before that, averaged 13. So Roston Chase is due. Good young player. Not wishing him ill at all. But the stats indicate he needs to step up. 5 series, averaging 20. Fortunate.
Amber is intent on using his feet to Ashwin. Not a bad option once he covers the line, because he's playing with the turn.
The other thing he's doing really well is he's actually standing on the off stump. You mentioned about covering the line, that makes a lot more sense. He's going to step out, he might as well do that going across. Because the line which Ashwin is bowling is on the off stump, a little outside the off stump.
Nine runs from the over, 49 for 4.
Gosh, better. अरे इतना क्या खास बात है इस भाई लूज ऐप में?
खास ये खास मेरे स्पीड पे चलता है। लेसन क्विकली समझ में आ जाए तो आगे चलो, नहीं तो लेसन कंटिन्यूज। सिंपल।
Not simple. इनकी पढ़ाई को लेके हम इन्हें कितना कुछ सुनाते रहते हैं, अब थोड़ी इनकी भी सुन लेते हैं।
ये मेरी लर्निंग स्पीड को समझ के खास मेरे लिए लेसन रेकमेंड करता है।
Download Byju's, the all-new and personalized learning app.
As Ian Bishop was saying, test matches in 2018 was the chase average just over 20. Which showed with the bat in test cricket in 2017.
Well, has that also coincided, as far as Oxford Chase is concerned, with the fact that he looks at himself as more of a batsman all-rounder, batting all-rounder, rather than a bowling all-rounder? Has that coincided, his numbers there?
Edge and gone. First delivery from Ravi Jadeja. Bowling was fine. On to the century, he gets a wicket.
Going for a big one again this time, but over mid-off it seemed like. Very first delivery from Jadeja. Nicely flighted. A big one. Outside edge. Safe hands of Ajinkya Rahane. Wicket number 5 for the Windies. And Ambrose has to go. Scoring 12, it's 49 for 5.
क्यों? पार्टी में खूब खाए? हाँ तब तो। जब खाना स्वादिष्ट हो तो कंट्रोलिंग होता है, पर जब भी आप दिल खोल कर खाते हैं, आपका पेट मुंह फुलाकर बैठ जाता है। मेरा मतलब है बदहजमी और गैस। इसलिए यूनियन एंजाइम सिर्फ इसमें है अनोखे नेचुरल तत्वों का डबल एक्शन। यूनियन एंजाइम के नेचुरल तत्व गैस मिटाए और बदहजमी में अपच खाने को बचाए, बिल्कुल आपके डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम की तरह। यूनियन एंजाइम बदहजमी और गैस मिटाओ, दिल खोल कर खाओ।
बेसर्स को 4-5 स्लिप रखते और थर्ड मैन होता खाली। विकेट के चक्कर में भले ही चौका पड़े, तब नहीं पड़ती गाली। सिर्फ असली फैंस को पता है टेस्ट मैच का मजा। पेटीएम टेस्ट सीरीज इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज फर्स्ट टेस्ट 4 से 8 अक्टूबर सुबह 9 बजे लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर।
The moment Shane Dorridge comes to the crease, he replaces Sunil Ambrose, 2 test match centuries to him. Solid effort with the bat in the recent home series against Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Jadeja will continue.
I'm disappointed with Amberson. One, because it's the first ball of a new bowler. And you haven't had a look, you're just looking to muscle this. If it's a full toss, I can understand that, but it's landing somewhere. Have a and then there's a lot of right hand coming into the shot, looking to hit it, maybe tuck it slightly to the onside. So something he'll have to reflect on.
Shot just waited on it, and he will get a couple of runs to get off the mark. Dorridge Brings up a 50 ball to win these. This was that shot, probably turning the blade of the bat to the onside, not a bottom hand. And you think is a left arm spinner turning the ball away from the right hander. Risky shot. First delivery. You haven't really seen the bowler, you haven't seen what line he's bowling, whether he's getting any turn or not. That definitely is a disappointing shot for a top order batsman.